You were an undercover agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., working inside a Kingpin's organization? Miles, do you know what S.H.I.E.L.D. is? Yeah, Dad, I do. You dealt with them? As you know in your other self? A little bit. Did they know your real name? Yeah, I think so. Some of them. No one mentioned me to you? No? Good. That means someone kept their word. This guy, Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn? He said he knew who you really were. He said that to you? Yeah. You must know someone in S.H.I.E.L.D. He was looking for dirt on me because you know. That's not good. Well, he's dead now. So, I didn't do it. I just, mid-fight, you know? Keeled over. Good. Good on both counts. So, S.H.I.E.L.D. asked you to work for the Kingpin? To be fair and accurate, this was before this guy called himself the Kingpin. Or the press called him the Kingpin. This was before that. This was just about the biggest guy you have ever seen making his way through the tri-state area's criminal activity. This guy was on the rise. He was sticking his big, fat thumb into every situation he could, climbing his way through with muscle, intimidation, with murder. He was going so fast that the government was already aware and scared of him. They were already making the big moves to try to infiltrate him and shut him down. And everything this Nick Fury guy said to me was true. Kingpin did muscle in on Turk's territory. He did run Turk out of town, and he did take over Turk's operations. That did include hiring me. Jefferson Davis. Yup. Your brother is a real piece of work. Yup. Tell him, when you tell him, that as long as he pays up, he can continue to make a living. But the second he starts disrespecting me, I'll tell him. But you should know, me and him, we ain't a package deal. Good move. It's not a move. It's the way it is. Really? Because the way it is related to me, he dragged you down here with us, never do else. That you had bigger plans. Yeah, well, don't believe everything you hear. You're going to come and work for me. Is that a question? Did it sound like one? I don't mind this chip on your shoulder. Just aim it out there. I'm not sure that's the first time someone has suggested that to you. You'll be paid. Well. How well? How much did Turk pay you? Less than you. That's right. Smart. But it's not money for nothing. You'll be working. And your family, protected. Untouchable. Your mother, your brother. Nick Fury was right. Everything he said was going to happen, happened. Even though he was already had some very colorful muscle in the form of Fancy Dan, Montana, and just about the dumbest person on the planet Earth, the non-ironically named Ox. I was part of Kingpin's plan, and the plan was to move quickly as possible. He didn't give anyone standing in his way the opportunity to stand in his way. You didn't see him or us coming. He just moved in, like a piranha, like a virus. And the thing is, as best as I could tell, he was exponential at. I mean at running a crime organization. He just seemed to know how to do it. He had everything locked up and organized, and he had people under him immediately making more money that they were making without him, which made these greedy bastards the opposite of immediate. They were grateful. You were surprised how little I had to do it. All I had to do was say I was with, and pretty much anything I wanted to happen, happened. But that was just the first part. I had to make sure I wasn't followed. Well, you did a terrible job, Jefferson, because we've been following you all day and you didn't notice. I came here to tell you to your face, Fury. I'm done. You're done with what? I'm out. Whatever it is you say when someone wants off this crazy train of yours, that's what I'm saying. No. 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 Listen, Fury. Every day I'm out there committing crimes against my fellow brothers. Yup. And you're not doing a damn thing to stop him. We're not there yet. Not there? The guy is muscling his way up to the eastern seaboard. Yeah, we know. So arrest him and let me be. Can't. We're not there yet. What does that even mean? It means there's something else coming. What? I don't know. If I know, I wouldn't need you out there on the inside. But there is chatter. Something worse than robbing and stealing and murdering? There are worse things. Those are like 3 of the top 10. That top 10 list was written a long time ago. A man has found all kinds of things to do on each other in the name of God and country. And here's the thing, and I'm sorry that you didn't figure this out on your own. You can't leave. If you leave, he will kill you. If you run away, he will find you. You're done when he says you're done. What am I looking for? I really don't know. But I do know enough to know that you'll know it when you see it. You know, Kingpin, you bring all that muscle. It makes me think you're looking for a fight. Just here to do business, Mr. Townby. Call me Toad. I don't think I will, being a grown-up and all. Do you have it? That's it. Try it. Jefferson, try it. Excuse me? Try it. What is it? Take this, and for a little while, you get the high of a lifetime. You get to experience on what kind of mutant you would have been if you were one of the chosen ones. Like me. It's mutant growth hormone. It is a shit. I'm not taking it. Take it. Look at him. No. Montana. No offense, boss, but hell no. Hell, I'll take it. Wait for it. Oh, look at this. Jeez. How do you feel, Ox? Ooh, baby. How long does this last? Depends, usually an hour. Jeez. I know. Illegal genetics for those willing to pay for it. All you need is a source and the formula. I have both. You'll be the only source in America for the ultimate high. Now the ugly talk of corn. Show me the source. Here you go. A mutant. Freshly captured, but full of mutant genomes for you to scrape off and process into your fortune. And don't feel bad for this piece of work here. His name is Marvin Flem. Calls himself Mentallo. He's a telepath, and a nasty one too. Nobody's going to miss him. But the longer you keep him sedated and alive, the more immune growth hormones you can pull off of him. What the fuck? We're doing business. This asshole is selling another living being to you? I'm sorry. I ain't catch your name. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think people should be selling people to each other. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you got here. You son of a... You don't lay your hands on me, human! No!
Well, I missed it.
I didn't catch your name.
Stop this!
That's my name.
Hey! God! When I say stop, you stop it. Settle down or you don't get paid.
He started!
Now I'm going to count to 3. And you are going to sell me what you came here to sell me. And then you're going to go and everybody freeze!
Wilson Fisk, you are under arrest for breaking the cavalcade of international drug trade laws, and you're going to love the laundry list of federal laws of racketeering, extortion, fraud, money laundering, collusion, attempt murder, theft, and well, you get my point. And you better tell your boy there who is all jacked up on the legal mutation drug to put his hands on his head and his knees on the ground right now. You will never make it stick, Fury. Oh, you know my name. Aren't you clever? Listen, it's a long life. You do your time, and I'm sure you'll try again. Maybe next time, you won't be so stupid. They put the Kingpin away, at least for a while. And from what I understand, the Kingpin started an arrest trail from New York all the way to Europe. And they shut down the whole mutant drug trade that supposedly was more dangerous than anything the Kingpin ever did. And because of all this, they offered me a chance to be a real agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I told them to shove it. I didn't want any part of that world. I didn't want any part of my brother's world. And I didn't want to be part of the Kingpin's world. And I didn't want to be wherever part Fury was selling. I just wanted to be better. Believe it or not, a week later I met your mother at a physical therapist's office. And she knocked me out. She changed me just by looking at me. And I looked at her, and I realized that's why I wanted was to deserve her. And she took pity on me and built a life with me, hoping I would become a person I was supposed to become. And she gave me you. And every year you get older, and every year the real world started slowly to take you away from me. And I couldn't stop it. And I would lay awake at night worrying about what I was going to come at you when you were the same age I started making all the bad choices. And then you told me the truth, and all I could hear. I don't blame you for what happened to your mom. I don't blame you. I never did. When you told me who you really are, I had not even come close to coming to terms with any of the things that happened to us. I'm not over your mother's death. I'm not even over my brother's death. And a lot of the time, I'm mad at myself for not becoming an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. The truth is, I didn't think I was worthy. Not like you clearly are. And when you told me the truth, I lashed out at you and I ran away. And I just kept running. But I wasn't lashing out at you. I was lashing out at me. Because when I look at you, I see me. And that's not your fault either. That's my problem. And when I woke up yesterday, like I had woken up from a coma and realized that I abandoned my child. And there's no other way to say it. I abandoned you when you needed me most. When we needed each other. You have to forgive me. I just need you to understand. It's the least I could. I'm not mad at you, Dad. I never been. But you know, I'm really glad we had this talk. What are we gonna do now? The way I see it, all the things we've been through, I think we get a free pass for like a solid year. I think we're good for like a whole year of no drama.